Okay, here we go. Firing up the stream. Live there. And over here. Alright, chat window's up. Here we go. Yet another live HF hangout. Hopefully we get a chance to chat with a few people today. Yesterday, 20 meters was wide open. Last night I worked into Portugal, there on the side of Spain, and down into Trinidad I talked to Dexter, 4Y9C, I think is his call. Talked to him over the air. He's been in on a couple of other live streams coming in remote through a station down south. But got a chance to actually talk to him live over 20 meters yesterday, which was wide open. Now today I get on the radio earlier, and 20 was wide open. I was here in Spain and Italy, you know, and just people all over the place. The band was really busy. About 40 minutes ago, it got quiet, and I went and looked at band conditions, and everything tanked. So hopefully it'll come back up. It's almost like it was planned. Okay, you're going to do a live stream? Let's kill HF. Oh, well, it's up and down. I see people hopping in. Hey, Will. Hi, Don. Hello, Sam. Everybody's popping in. I'm on 20 meters. As I was just saying, the band just went dead. So hopefully it's a temporary fade and we'll come back up, or we'll end up moving down to 40. I sure would like to work across the pond on one of these. Yeah, I know, Donald. I wanted to give the Europeans a chance. I understand that over there the 20 meter band stops at 14.2, I think, or is that 40 meters? I don't know. I know what frequencies I can use here. Anyway, yeah, I might move it up, Don. Actually, I think I heard Portugal and Spain up above 14.25, so maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I know that that's the general here. Yeah, Will, you guys need to upgrade. Let's move up. I'll tell you what, I'll move up and I'll see if I can find a frequency up there. Of course, right now 20 is mostly dead, so it should be easy. Is this frequency in use? This is KB9RLW. Alright, well, we'll try there. Let me update my frequency display. There we go. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat window. Hi, James. Hello, Dave. David. Oh, okay. That would be nice if Callum popped in. Ecuador on 20. Yeah, so did I, Danny. I worked a guy in Ecuador. I think quite a few people worked him. Before I get started, I'll show you a couple of things I'm working on, or at least one thing I've been working on. These are, get into the camera, a couple of coils I've wound for a transmitter I'm building. Building a CW transmitter for 630 meters. So 3D printed the coil forms, wound the coils. Tape is just to keep the wires from moving around. And these are little clips. I was originally going to stand them all up, and then I realized, no, if you do that, they'll couple with each other. So you need to have some, you know, they have to be perpendicular. So you have to have some of them sideways, and if they're sideways, they got to be like that. And so made these little clips. But 3D printing, man. Printed up the coil forms exactly for the right size, and can continue working on that transmitter. Building a CW transmitter for 630 meters, about 7 to 8 watts out. Maybe as much as 20 if you crank up the supply voltage. We'll see how that goes. Of course, there'll be a video on it. All right. Well, we've got 49 people tuned in. Let's see if we can raise somebody on HF and talk to one or two of you. I'm on 14.237 megahertz. Upper sideband, 20 meters. The band has gotten real quiet, but let's see what happens, shall we? CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ20. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9, Radio Lima Whiskey, KB9RLW, calling CQ and standing by. Oh, it's noisier, Andy. That probably just happened. It was pretty quiet earlier, and then something's happened solar-wise because the band's just shut down. What the heck is that? CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ20. CQ, CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er, Radio Lima Whiskey, KB9RLW, calling CQ and standing by. Oh, really, Rob? See, up there in Canada, you're hearing a W4 on 14238, and I don't hear them at all. Okay, so you guys are hearing that noise too? Oh, I'm hearing that W4. I'm going to shift frequency. Is this frequency in use? This is KB9RLW. Okay, let me update my display. Lorenz, I am on that frequency, right there. CQ, 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 hello CQ20. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9, Radio Lima Whiskey, KB9RLW, calling CQ and standing by. I think I heard somebody click their mic. Yeah, nobody's hearing me today. I know, the band just shut down. We might move to 40 meters here pretty quick. Yeah, James, that's what I'm thinking. Barbados? See, now I was hearing Spain about an hour and a half ago, real loud, before the band shut down. Okay, well, I think we're going to try 40 meters. Zeev, the frequency is right down there. Okay, well, let's swing on down to 40 meters and see what's going on there. Hello, JH, over there in the Netherlands. Yeah, we'll run on 100 watts. Is this frequency in use? This is KB9RLW. Okay, well, I guess we'll give it a shot here. 7.191. I think it was Whiskey 4, Yankee George, W4YG, KB9RLW. I can hear you.
Yes, I could just about hear you. I didn't hear anything on 20, but you're coming through okay here. About an M5, that's good.
Yeah, you faded right down there towards the end, but I heard you say atmospheric conditions. Yeah, I agree. something happened just about an hour ago, and all the bands shifted. What's your name in QTH?
Alright, yeah, the name here is John, Juliet Oscar, Hotel November. QTH is Mechanicsville, Virginia, just north of Richmond.
Okay, John. Well, you know, hey, we can carry on a conversation. I got you well enough for that, but you're just above the noise here as well. Running 100 watts on the vertical. Over.
Yep, I'm running 100 watts on an end-fed wire, about 130 feet long and about 25 feet off the ground.
Yep. Okay. Well, cross polarization, but I think we got one bounce at least between us, so the polarization doesn't matter much after the bounce. But hey, at least we got through. I take it you're watching the live stream then. Well, I'm glad you did, John. I'm glad you did. You know, hey, it's like fishing. As long as you catch one, you didn't get skunked. And hey, we got one contact on the list today, so that's great. And thanks for hopping in there and making the effort. I'm glad we were able to hook up. I'm going to break with you, and we'll see if we can get one or two others in, hopefully, with these bad band conditions. 73, John, thanks for hopping in and saying hello. W4YG, KB9RLW.
W4YG, 73. See you later.
Oh, no, you came up that time. You were up to S5. Okay, I heard something 3, Papa Charlie Papa, I think. This is KB9RLW again. Oh, man. Okay, I think I heard 0RZ, 0 Radio Zanzibar. Is that correct? Okay, KB0 RFZ. Hello, Ben. Down there in over there in I think you said St. Paul, Minnesota. Got you that time, just above the noise, but I got you. This is KB9RLW, Kevin in Fort Wayne. Although if you're watching the live stream, I guess you know that already. Alright, Ben, yeah, I'd say about a 5.3 on you as well, about a 5.3 as well. Just can make you out above the noise. Not a good day, doggone it, for HF, but hey, maybe conditions will improve over the hour, we'll see. Thanks for hopping in, and I've got you on the list, 73. KB0 RFZ from KB9 RLW, 73. Well, hey. Victor Echo 3 Delta Lima Sierra. Nice and clear. I'll look at the meter next time and give you a report. This is KB9RLW. Over.
KB9RLW, this is Victor Echo 3 Delta Lima Sierra. And I'm located in Southern Ontario. Over.
Okay, I got Southern Ontario, but you took a fade right when you said your name. I think you said Pete, but I could be wrong. If you wouldn't mind, repeat your name for me, please. Over.
Yep, the name here is Dave or David, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. I'm in the chat room. David
came right up that time.
I'm probably having a few comments there. You are coming in
Okay, Dave, got you that time. You were up quite a bit on the beginning of your transmission, and then you faded right down. You were about a 5.5 at the beginning of that transmission, and then you were down to about a 5.2 to 5.3 But at least, hey, we got through. And I got copied that you're in Southern Ontario, so we got you on the list, Dave. Over.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. Yeah, it's I'm finally be able to get into you. It's been a while since I've been I just can't get into you because you were doing on I think it's the 20-meter band, but now I'm hopped on the 40. I'm running 100 watts into an FT950 into a homemade dipole antenna, and that's this monoband dipole made out of 18-gauge copper wire without a balance. Over.
Well, you know, you can't go wrong with a good old resonant dipole. I've got one in my attic too, and it's my my backup go-to antenna when nothing else works. But yeah, you're up and down a bit. You came up to about an S5 that time, and then faded a little bit. So we got a little QSB, but hey, we got through. And your 100 watts is doing probably about as well as my 100 watts. But I'm glad you hopped in there. Nice to meet you and say hello, Dave. VE3 DLS KB9RLW.
I definitely have subscribed to your channel, and you can do quite a bit on the new hand. I've been in for about 3 years, but I've been into VHF for about 6 months now, so I'm definitely enjoying it. But yeah, keep up the good work. Definitely enjoying it. Anyway, Kevin, I'll let you get back to making some more content. It was pleasure working with you, and hope we can make some more of that.
That's a big motivation for me, though. You know, helping out the new hams.
From Victor Echo 3 Delta Lima Sierra. 73, Kevin.
73, Dave, and thanks for hopping by. I'm glad that you've found my stuff helpful. That's part of the reason I do it. So, break with you. Any other callers? This is KB9RLW.
Yeah, KB9RLW here is Victor Echo 3 Papa Charlie Papa. Victor Echo 3 Papa Charlie Papa calling.
Victor Echo 3 Papa Charlie Papa from KB9RLW. Good solid signal. I'll look at the meter next time and give you a report. Over.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Kevin. Handler is Rob Roger Oscar Baker, and a lot of QSB on the band this afternoon, so I wanted to take the opportunity to get in there and say good afternoon. We are in Kincardine, Ontario, which is about 2.5 hours northwest of the city of Toronto.
QSL, Rob. QSL, got it. Ontario. We must have a nice conduit up to Ontario. We were just talking to Dave up there as well. So I take it you're watching the live stream then?
Yeah, QSL watching the live stream, and I've got about an S7 noise level, and you're peaking around S9, so readable for the most part.
Well, that's good. Yeah, we could definitely carry on a conversation. You're about as far up above the noise for me as well, so it's doing pretty good there. Well, hey, Rob, thanks for watching and thanks for hopping in. Nice to meet you and nice to chat with you here this afternoon. VE3 PCP KB9RLW. I'm going to. Well, I'll turn it to you for a 73, and then we'll listen for other callers.
Yeah, 73's Kevin. Nice chatting, and have a good live stream. VE3 PCP is clear.
Well, you know, even with a dead band, this isn't too bad. At least up into Canada. Boy, I'm surprised I'm not getting down south, though. But we'll see. CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey KB9RLW calling CQ and standing by. Oh, somebody weak. I think I heard someone in there, but they were awfully weak. Can I look at your antenna SWR readings? Victor Echo 3 Whiskey Tango Alpha from KB9RLW. Good afternoon. Okay, you faded a little bit there. I didn't quite get your name. I copied Echo India Mike, but that must have been a letter above that. Name here is Kevin, Kilo Echo Victor India November, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we're doing a live stream on YouTube. and making some contacts with some of the viewers. Are you watching the stream?
I'm sorry, I got a very weak signal on me. I just heard you in there. You got my name wrong. Name here, Tango, India, Mike.
Tango.
But I'll have to let you go on. I can't keep a conversation with the weak signal, over.
Okay, Tim. I had you about an S4 with an S2 noise level, so you're above the noise just a bit. Don't know how you're copying me. What's your QTH? We're in Fort Wayne, Indiana here. Over. QSL, Plymouth, Ontario. Got it. Okay. And did you say you were mobile? I guess we're losing him. I guess the QSB is getting us, Tim. I'm going to say 73 if you can hear me. VE3 WTA KB9 RLW. Break with you and listening for other callers.
Yeah, I think that contact very weak indeed. Noise level is not here. I have to let you go. So VE3 WTA clear.
73, Tim. CQ. This is KB9 RLW Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey calling CQ and listening. Well, we got a pipeline into Ontario. Oh, David Spann, that was you. Okay. Wait, Tim, Rob, yeah, Dave. Okay, so you're VE3 DLS. All right. I try to keep the names and the calls straight in my head, but there's so many people that sometimes it's just hard to keep them straight. Sorry if I ever forget your name or call. It's nothing personal. It's just there's so many of you. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hi. Oh, okay. Robert. Yeah, all right. Hi, Robert. The chat was scrolling a little fast there. You're S9 Plus in Virginia. Oh, hey, really, John? Well, that's cool. Maybe somebody down there will come back to me. CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey KB9 RLW calling CQ and standing by. Hi, David. Benjamin. Oh, yeah. If you can't hear the FT8 transmissions, the band is closed. Because they're always there. That's like the new beacon. You know, if you want to know if a band is open, tune to the FT8 segment. If there's any opening at all, you'll know it. Oh, it's getting better? I'm coming up? CQ. Hello, CQ40. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey KB9 RLW calling CQ and standing by. I heard a Whiskey Alpha 3 Golf something, I think. Golf something again? Whiskey Bravo 3 Golf Bravo Foxtrot. Got it. Whiskey Bravo 3 Golf Bravo Foxtrot from KB9 RLW. Good afternoon. Name is Kevin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Over.
Hello, Kevin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. My name is Chris. I'm in Pikesville, Maryland. Near Baltimore.
Maryland, near Baltimore. I did not catch the city, and I did not catch your name. A little bit of noise right when you said your name. What's the city and your name again?
Okay, Kevin. I'm in Pikesville, Maryland.
Huntsville. QSL, Fred, in Huntsville. I got it. Got it. You're a little weak, but the band's not in great shape. I got you about a 5.3 to 5.4. Over.
Roger. My report to you is about the same, Kevin. Not the same, but I hear you 100%, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Fred. It's come up a little bit, and you're copyable now, and it sounded stable. Maybe it'll stay that way. Are you watching the live stream on YouTube? We're streaming live at the moment. Over. Oh wow! Out digging in the yard, operating portable. You can't be running much power. What are you running for a radio and an antenna, Fred? Over.
Okay, Cap. I came in to take a break. From digging in the yard.
Oh, okay.
I am running the Icon 7300.
Oh, I want one of those so bad.
50 watts into a Marathon 811. About 300 watts to a dipole inverted V. QSL?
Ah, QSL. Okay. 300 watts total into an inverted V. I'm running about 100 watts. 100 watts into a homemade vertically oriented end-fed wire, basically. And I run a YouTube channel. If you search for my call sign, you'll find it, with a lot of ham radio videos. And a couple of times a month, I do a live show where we get on the air and talk to some of the viewers live. And that's what we're doing today. So there's 70 people watching the YouTube channel right now, watching us talk to each other. Fred, over.
Okay, Roger. What is the antenna that you're running at the moment, Cap?
Well, it's sort of a vertical. It's a 33-foot end-fed wire standing on its head in a vertical orientation. I have a very small city lot, and I can't do very much here, and so it's my attempt at getting something vertical up in the air. It's on a 33-foot telescoping mast strapped to the side of a shed in the back of my yard. Fred, over.
Roger. Copying you 100% 5x3. 5x3. Good copy. Sounds like a 5x.
And he fades. QSL, and you're about an S4 to an S5, although you took a fade there towards the end. It's still a little bit up and down, and I'm looking at the chat window on the live stream, and other people are hearing you. I was looking, let's see, one guy in St. Paul, Minnesota is copying both of us. I was looking for other reports, see if I can get a signal report for you there, but nobody else is saying where they're at. But anyway, yeah, we do this a couple of times a month, Fred, and sometimes the band is cooperating, and a lot of times it isn't. Today is one of those days where it's just a little weak. Over. Oh, he faded. Okay, Fred, yeah, you took a fade there and you came up towards the end, so I guess it is up and down. All right, well, 73. Have fun digging in the dirt. Maybe you'll uncover some hidden treasure back there that someone buried a long time ago. I always wonder about that. I used to metal detect, and you just never know what's down in the ground. 73, and thanks for hopping in. Nice chatting with you. WB3 GBF KB9 RLW. I'll break with you and listen for other callers. Well, that's always fun when we get somebody that's not on the stream and just happens to hear the CQ and come in. Kilo Bravo 1 Papa X-Ray Queen, if I got that right. KB9 RLW, good afternoon.
KB9 RLW, this is Kilo Bravo 1 Papa X-Ray Queen. My handle is Willie, and I'm located in the state of Connecticut. QSL?
QSL, did you say Willie or Wooly? I thought you said, it sounded like you said Wooly, but I'm sure I misunderstood that. It must be Willie, is that right?
QSL, Whiskey India Lima India Echo. Okay. Willie there, go ahead.
Okay, Willie, I got it. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry about that. just a little bit of noise there, and I thought for sure you said Wooly, and I thought, well, you know, there's all kinds of names. That's all right. Name here is Kevin in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and are you watching the live stream, Willie?
Yeah, Kevin, I'm watching it live. I'm watching it here. Kind of weird, though, because I'm getting that before effect and that after effect there. I'm listening to it right here. Way back into there. I'm getting that, you know, I'm coming to the radio, but yet still, I got one ear listening to the computer there.
A little bit of a delay.
Good signal back in the state of Connecticut. Got you about a good F8, F9 signal over here. The other gentleman, I did have him in there for a minute, but like you said, he faded in and then faded back up. And, you know, the band is just really weird right about now there. All right, thank you, Kevin. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Willie. Yeah, 100% copy on that. You're right above the noise, but I could make it all out. Yeah, he faded right out. You were fading a little bit there from over what you were before, but it comes up and down. I know what you're saying about the delay. There is a little bit of a delay, so you're hearing me over the radio and then hearing me about 2 seconds later probably over your computer. And sometimes that can be confusing. But anyway, I'm glad you got through. Nice to chat with you this afternoon. And thanks for watching. KB1, PXQ, KB9, RLW.
Good there. I got the same problem. I don't have that much of a space in the lot here, but I'm working a 4-meter vertical loop. I got a triangle loop in the backyard here, and that's what I'm working on my tower. But yeah, you're doing a real good job there. So,
I'd play with a loop if I didn't have my power lines cutting right across my backyard.
We'll look forward to trying to work you another time. Kilo Bravo 1, Bravo X-ray, Queen, clear.
All right, Willie. Well, hey, thanks for chatting. And yeah, I want to play with a loop sometime myself, but I got power lines right across my backyard, so I just don't have the room for it unless I want to put it up against my neighbor's house, and I'm sure he wouldn't like that. 73, and thanks for hopping in there. Nice chatting with you this afternoon, Willie. KB1, PXQ, break with you. This is KB9, RLW, listening for other callers.
Victor Alpha 3,
Wow.
Charlie, Quebec, Bravo.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Quebec, Bravo. You startled me. You came in so strong. I'll have to look at the meter next time and give you a report. This is KB9RLW. Kevin in Fort Wayne, over.
Hey, Roger, this is Steve in Burlington, Ontario, midway between Toronto and Niagara Falls. You're coming in loud and clear here, 5.9 at least. Big time signal. And just crossing the band and heard you out there, and not watching YouTube, but maybe I'll try and look up your live feed later on if you've got it recorded. Back to you.
Yes, sir, Steve. I do that. It will be archived and up on my channel. If you search YouTube for my call sign, you'll find my channel. I've got almost 300 videos up there. About 90% of them are ham radio related, and we do this live stream a couple times a month. Give some of the viewers a chance to hop in and say hello, and it's always fun. It's always interesting, and sometimes the band cooperates and sometimes it doesn't. But I have a pipeline up to Ontario. You're the 4th station from Ontario, and the strongest by far, about an S7 to S8 here this afternoon, over.
Roger that. I'm running barefoot too today. No amp, 100 watts, Icon 7300.
Another one of those. I really want one.
Condenser mic that I got off of Amazon. And I'm curious to see what I sound, or hear what I sound like, actually, because I do get audio reports. Most people say it sounds pretty good, but again, never having heard it myself, I wouldn't know. Back to you.
Well, the audio is really good. The audio on those 7300s is just amazing. I've commented on that before. We got a local guy that has one, and when he checks into a net every time, it sounds like he's on AM, and it's similar to you. There's none of that Donald Duck effect at all. You know, it sounds kind of like you're on AM. It's so clear. So if you do watch the archive of the video, our QSO is going to be around 32 to 33 minutes in on the video, and you'll be able to hear yourself there. Very, very clear audio, Steve, over.
Roger that, Kevin. Well, thank you very much, and thanks for the contact. I'm going to let you get back to getting out there and pulling in more contacts. We'll talk to you later, and then I'll definitely look for your video later on. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Quebec Bravo, we're standing by.
All right, Steve. Well, hey, thanks for the chat. Nice to meet you. And maybe we'll work again sometime on the band. VA3, CQB, KB9, RLW, 73 with you, and listening for other callers. Okay, there were two there. Kilowatt 3 Delta Yankee, you won the tug of war. You were much louder than the other station and fully copyable. This is KB9 RLW, over. Okay, Kilowatt 3 Delta Yankee, KB9 RLW. Okay, well, you faded right at the beginning. I missed your name. I did get Pennsylvania. You said that there at the end, and that you're running a 7300 into an off-center fed dipole, I think. But I did miss your name. And copy that you watched in the YouTube stream. Hello. And glad you watched. Thank you for that, and thanks for stopping by. If you would, give me your name one more time, please, so I can add it to my list.
Been building a lot of mag loop myself and doing some weed spread testing as well, so definitely we're definitely in phase with what you're doing as well at your end. So really been enjoying your channel for sure.
Right up.
Have fun, Kevin. Have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you later. KB9 RLW from Kilowatt 3 Delta Yankee, and the name is Tony. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tony, you came right up that time. You went from about an S2 to 3 up to an S7 to S8. So the band is changing for the better. You came right up, and yeah, hey, mag loops, those are fun, aren't they? They're so easy to build, and they're just so surprising. A little bit of a pain because you have to tune them constantly when you move around, but you get used to that if you have a good tuning system. Well, 73, thanks for dropping in, and thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. K3DY, KB9 RLW, 73, Tony, and listening for other callers.
Kilo, Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November.
Kilo, Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November. Oh, I typed that wrong. X-Ray November. This is KB9 RLW, right above the noise, but I think we might make it. Over.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November. My name is Matthew, and I'm located in Woodbridge, Virginia.
Okay, Matthew, I got your name, but I missed your QTH. We've got another station just above or below us that just started talking. But if you'll give me your QTH one more time, please. Over. Oh, he's faded right out. Okay, KM4UXN, KB9RLW. I'm sorry, Matthew, if you were there, I couldn't hear you at all. You faded right out. But hey, maybe the conditions will change, and you might come back up here in a moment. We'll give it one more go around here and see if we can copy you. Name's Kevin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And if you're watching the live stream on YouTube, you know that. Over. Yeah, okay, Matthew, I could tell you were in there, but could barely make you out, so I guess it's just not going to work right at this moment. It might come back up, but we'll see. But hey, thanks for giving it a shot, 73, and if you're on the YouTube stream, drop me a note there in the comments, or the chat window, to let me know who you were. KM4UXN, break with you. This is KB9RLW listening. I think I heard a KC2, Kilo Charlie 2. There he is.
Charlie 2, November X-ray Papa.
Kilo Charlie 2, November X-ray Papa, KB9RLW. You came right up that time. Hopefully the conditions will stay. This is Kevin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Over.
Yeah, Roger. This is Brett in Salamanca, New York. Western New York, about 70 miles due south of Buffalo.
Roger, Brett. Well, you were up about an S4 to S5 that time. Started to fade towards the end, but we'll see how it holds up. Are you watching the live stream on YouTube? Over.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well then I don't have to tell you who I am. Yeah, you're still up there. That's good. So we're getting out east. About a 5.4 to 5.5, and as you know, I'm running 100 watts into the backyard vertical. Brett, over.
Yeah, Roger that. I have you a solid F9 here in Western New York.
Well, that's good. You know, I almost think this antenna transmits better than it receives. It seems a lot of the time I get better signal reports than what I can give. But it's good that it's working. Well, hey, thanks for dropping in and saying hello, Brett. What are you running there? Over.
I'm running a Mark V 200 water into a full wave 80 meter loop.
Oh, okay, a loop, man. A full wave loop even. You must have a little space. That's cool, man. One of these days I do want to play around with loops, but they're going to have to wait until I have some space. Anyway, what was I going to say? I forget. Well, thanks for hopping in there, Brett. I got you on the list. KC2NXP, KB9RLW.
73. Good luck.
WH6FQE. The frequency is right down there. 7.191. CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er, Radio Lima Whiskey, KB9RLW, calling and standing by. Wow, we're up to 12 contacts already, even on a bad band. Well, we've got a break in the action. For those of you that weren't tuned in earlier, I showed a couple of things I printed out and I'm working on. I'll show them again. These are a couple of coils. I'm building a CW transmitter for 630 meters, and I 3D printed the coil forms, and that's two of the coils for the low-pass filter section of the transmitter. Just printed those forms out today and wound the coils. So there'll be a video coming up on that. It's going to be a CW transmitter for 630 meters. Only CW. Whew! Well, how we doing? Let's see. 76 people. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. And we're 43 minutes into the stream. It's been pretty active. We've got 12 contacts on the list. 20 meters was kind of dead, so we dropped down here to 40 and had a little success. Let me take a look at band conditions real quick and see if they're changing. Maybe it's worth going back up to 20. Nope. They're even worse. Ah, that's too bad. 20 was so open last night. What's going on in the chat window? No, David, it's not. I actually had 14, I think, on the last one, the first one on the vertical. I'm using bandconditions.com, Matthew. Oh, hey, Brett. The heck is that? Stay quiet long enough, you lose the frequency. I might have to shift down a little bit here. Is this frequency in use? This is KB9RLW. Alright, we're dropping down to 188. Still within the general portion for the US hams. There we go. CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey KB9 RLW calling CQ and standing by. Oh, there's somebody in there, but they're weak. I think I heard somebody in there, but they were really weak. Try it again. About all I could hear was Kilo Mike 4. That's all I could hear. Really weak, right down at my noise level. Conditions aren't so good to the south from me right now. Let's try it one more time and see if we can get you. Thanks, David. Yeah, but I can't hear him. Sorry, old man. The people in the chat room are giving me your call, KT4AMW, but I just can't hear you. I just can't hear you. You're right down in the noise for me. Try it again in a few minutes. We'll sit here on this frequency for a little bit, and maybe the conditions will change. This is KB9RLW, listening for any callers. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Oh boy. Five into Ontario still, Kevin. Yeah, I know. I just had a pipeline into Ontario today. CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey KB9 RLW calling CQ and standing by. November Sierra 3 Delta. November Sierra 3 Delta, I think. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9 Radio Lima Whiskey. Gotcha. Over.
My name is John Juliet Oscar, Hotel November, and I'm in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Over.
Okay, John. Hey, you were coming up towards the end of that one. I didn't glance at the meter. I'll give you a report on the next go-around. But the name here is Kevin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And are you watching the live stream on YouTube? Over.
Negative. No, but I'll check it out. That sounds pretty cool. Nice to meet you, Kevin. Have some fun out there. 73, okay?
Well, you don't have to run off, John, but yeah, we're live streaming on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel with about 300 videos. 90% of them are ham related. And if you just search YouTube for my call sign, the channel will pop right up. And right now we're running a live stream. I do it 2 times a month. Get on HF and chat with a few of the viewers and whoever else happens to stop by, which would be you in this case. And so that's the story behind that. Name's Kevin. I'm running 100 watts into a vertical antenna in the backyard from an old Kenwood TS440S. John, over.
Roger, Kevin. Yeah, you sound good. Fantastic from Indiana. I got you 59, solid 5.9 here. Very good audio. There's nothing like Kenwood audio. I had a 440 years ago, and I got that dot problem, and I ended up getting rid of it. It was, you know, it wasn't even worth
we know about
fixed
that.
At that point. Right here, I'm running a Kenwood TS2000. My microphone is a Heil Gold Elite. I'm running a G5RD antenna, probably 30 feet off the ground, just under 30 feet. And I'm running about 500 watts through an American AL80B amplifier. Over.
Yeah, QSL, John. 500 watts. Well, you're only giving me about an S3 to S4 here. But I've had that happen a lot. I suspect that my antenna transmits better than it hears, which is backwards from what you usually expect. Yeah, this radio was actually given to me because it had the same problem with the dots. And I put about 8 hours into it, cleaning the goo out of the VCOs and then fixing a bunch of cold solder joints. But it's working like a champ now, and I'm real happy with it. I sure would like one of those ICOM 7300s, but finances are not going to allow that. But at least I have a reliable rig. And I'm familiar with the 2000 too. I have a local ham here that has one of those, and lots and lots of buttons and knobs on the front of that radio. It really looks complicated, but it really isn't. It's a nice sounding radio. Of course, there is some credit to that Heil microphone there, giving you the decent audio, John. Over.
Roger. setup. It's not that complicated. Basically, in terms of VFO, you can use some filtering or whatever you want to do, and other than that, it's quite simple, Over.
Right, yeah. Like I said, it just looks complicated on the surface until you get used to it. Well, hey, thanks for dropping by, John. I've got about another 10 minutes to go on the stream, and going to try to make a few more contacts with some of the people watching. We've got 75 people watching us talk right now. And I do archive the stream, so if you go and you find it later on tonight, our QSO was about 48 minutes in on the video stream, if you want to hear yourself. 73, and thanks for stopping by. NS3D, KB9RLW.
KB9RLW, 73. Thanks, Kevin. That's really cool. I'll check it out later, okay?
Okay, thanks, John. That's cool. Well, we got 10 minutes, 9 minutes to go. See what's going on in the chat window. They are nice mics, Will. Can't hear me too well, huh, Danny? Yeah, it's up and down. It's really strange. Yeah, the band does like Canadians tonight, David. I had, what, 4 or 5 in, up in Ontario? CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ40. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey KB9RLW. Calling CQ and standing by. Yeah, Matthew, give me a call. It's
Whiskey Bravo 3, Bravo Juliet uniform.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Bravo Juliet uniform from KB9RLW. Good copy. Name is Kevin in Fort Wayne. Over.
Good afternoon, Kevin. You came up to an S9 plus. Now you're back down to like S7, just above the noise. So, listen, I'll see if I'll let you get. I'll get out of here and let somebody else get in there to make it have you on a stronger signal. 73 and half a day.
Oh, did we talk earlier? I have to scroll up my list here and have a look. No, I don't have you in the list. But the call is familiar. We must have spoke before. What's your name in QTH? And he's gone. Oh, that was you, Donald. Sorry about that. See, I just can't keep... I'm getting old. I cannot keep names and calls straight in my head. And I forget where you're at. I know I could look it up on QRZ, but as long as you're there... CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9 Radio Lima Whiskey KB9RLW calling CQ and standing by.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November.
Kilo, is it Mike 4? Echo Uniform November? Over.
Kilo Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November. This is Matthew back on the other frequency. Over.
Okay, Kilo Mike 4, Uniform Echo November from KB9RLW. Now I missed what you said. You were fading a little bit there towards the end. Name is Kevin. I'm in Fort Wayne. Over. Ah, he's faded right out. Dan, I was on 20 earlier. It's totally dead. Oh, Matthew, was that you? UEN? Cam4UN, is that you? If that was you, I gotta put your name next to your call here on my list. Oh, right, yeah, we did try again. We did try before. Uniform X-Ray November. Yep, okay. You know, sometimes it's hard to even just keep straight what I'm doing when I'm trying to watch 3 windows at once. Watching the chat, watching the stream help. Alright, I heard somebody in there. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9 Radio Lima Whiskey. You were a little weak, but try it again. Guess he doesn't want to try it again. Well, let's see. 5 minutes. We'll do one more call. CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is Kilowatt Bravo 9er Radio Lima Whiskey, KB9RLW calling CQ and standing by.
November Golf, Delta 4, Juliet Hotel.
Okay, I got a couple of you. Juliet Hotel, hold on a second. The station starting November Golf again.
November Golf 1 Delta.
November Golf 1 Delta from KB9RLW. Good afternoon. Name's Kevin. I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Live streaming on YouTube if you're not watching it. Over.
Name is Shane from Northern New Hampshire, and I am watching you right now. I had to get into my amp, so I put you out of the static. You're pretty deep in the noise right now.
All right, Shane. Well, I got you about an S3 to S4, above the noise, but just. And you know what I'm running. What are you running over?
I got a new unsaid wire about 50 feet on a slope out in the front yard. The top of it's probably about 30 feet off the deck, and then that's being pushed by an T991 Alpha.
Okay, yep. I'm familiar with that radio. Nice radio. All right, Shane. Well, that's great. You were fading a little bit there, but we made the contact. And it was another station that doubled with you that I want to go try to give him a shot here before I close up the live stream. So I'm going to say 73 to you, Shane, and thanks for watching, and I'm glad we were able to chat. NG1 Delta, KB9RLW, break with you.
Roger, good chat.
Okay, the other station, go ahead. This is KB9RLW.
KB9RLW, Alpha Delta 4, Juliet Hotel. Was just watching the live stream and thought I'd turn it up on 40 meters and see if I could give you a shout. Got a little bit of a light copy on me down here in central South Carolina. Probably about S5 or S7, but we got static crashes down here, so hopefully I'm making it back up to Indiana. KB9RLW, Alpha Delta 4, Juliet Hotel.
QSL, you certainly are. You're about an S6 to S7 here, well above the noise, fully copyable. And thanks for watching. You know who I am. What's your name there? Over.
My name is Jason, Juliet Alpha Sierra Oscar November. Screen name on there is Radio Rescue. I think I said about one comment on there, but just not listening, and thought I'd give you a shout. A Icon 7300 here.
Another one. Santa,
Santa,
send me a 7300 this December. QSL, Jason. Yeah, another Icon 7300. Boy, those things sound great. Your audio sounds just great, as you can probably hear over the stream. One of these days, I'm going to get one of those. One of these days. Well, I'm glad you fired it up and hopped in here to say hi. Nice, clean copy this afternoon. And thanks for watching. 84JH, KB9RLW. 73, Jason.
Alright, 73. Glad to talk to you, Kevin, and hopefully we'll talk to you again. KB9RLW, 84JH, I'll be clear. 73.
Okay, 73. And I'm going to go QRT, so this is KB9RLW signing off. Woo-wee! Okay, let me see here. That's 17 contacts. Wow, I thought it was going to be bad when I started out, when the band was almost dead up on 20. So holy cow, that's the most contacts I've had in a live stream. Thanks, everybody. And I see there's 76 of you out there watching. Hello, everyone who just joined us. Yeah, Sam, it was great fun. This is good. Boy, when the bands really start opening up, it's going to be crazy. Anyway, just checking up on the chat window here. You actually heard bits and pieces of me, Cuban 9 Splat. Okay, alright. Now you have the most. Yes, David. 17 contacts. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, well, thanks for dropping in, everybody. We'll do this again in a couple of weeks, and one of these days we'll get across the pond. That'll be the next big road sign marker or whatever. There's a phrase for that. I can't think of it right now because my brain is foggy. I get tired in the afternoons. So anyway, 73. Have a good rest of your evening, and thanks for watching. And we will do this again in a couple of weeks. Bye bye.